Today on the Boot Guy, we are going to look at 5 work shoes available at Cabela's in-house. Alright, so I recently went out to Cabela's because it was March, and March is springtime. It's the fishing season for me. It's when I really start gearing up and I really start thinking about getting out there. Now remember that December, January, February are murderous for me because I can't really get on the water here in Chicago unless I want to go ice fishing. And due to my work schedule, ice fishing really doesn't work because you got to spend more than like one day on the ice. You really got to get 2 or 3 days in. So springtime, big time for me in fishing. So I was out at Cabela's and I was checking out their work boots. And I got to say, I was really impressed with 5 work boots that they have on that wall today. Now, what impressed me was the fact that they're not insulated steel toe work boots. These are regular work boots. These are spring, summer, fall work boots or indoor work boots. So let's just take a little walk through and let's start talking about the boots. All right, so their first boot, the one that really stood out at first when I first walked in the place was the Cabela's men's steel toe work boot. Now, it's a really interesting boot. It's a wedge sole. It's got a dark brown briar leather. It's not American made. It's a plastic welt, but for the price at 99 bucks, and that's what they were selling them on the wall there at Cabela's, I was really impressed with one, the fit. Now the fit on this boot, and that's what's really important here, this is for a guy that's got a flipper for a foot. If you got a big wide foot, if you like a nice wide boot, their regular D width is really wide. Now I didn't get a chance to try on a double E width, but I'm pretty sure if the D is wide, the double E is going to be just as wide. Now the next one up was a Danner. It's called a TFX Mid Composite Toe Danner, and that was on the wall, and I was really impressed to see a lot of Danner boots at Cabela's. A lot in the hunting, a lot in the casual work, a lot in their casual stuff. Now they don't have the full line, but this boot with the composite toe was exceptionally lightweight. It was really, really flexible, which is what I come to expect with these hiker crossover work shoes, but having a composite toe, it was a really nice boot, and it would make a great spring, summer, fall boot. The warmer months, a boot like this would really come through as being your favorite pair of boots. Now, pulling in at number 3, the Cabela's Roughneck. And I'm sorry to add numbers and classifications for numbers, but I got to keep things in line. So the Cabela's Roughneck. Now this is an in-house project with Cabela's. It's a direct attached type construction boot. It's waterproof. The one thing I'm going to say about it is I had to try on 2 sizes here. Now the 2 sizes that I had to try on was a 12 and a 13. The 13 felt much better. Now do they run a full size smaller than they should? They could. It could just be the batch that I'm trying on here at my local Cabela's. So this is one of those things that you're going to want to try on your size and a size above just to be safe. Now remember, this is a safety boot, so you're going to want to try them on. If you're ordering them online, just remember the free shipping back and forth through Cabela's for a certain price. Really important. But if you're going to order them online, I will say this. Order your size and a size above and send back the one that doesn't fit. I know you're paying for it, you're tying up money, but still be safe, okay? Now, number 4 is something I was really not impressed with the first time I saw them, but now that I'm seeing them with a little bit of age on them, I'm really happy to see that the Merrell work shoes are really coming into their own. Though they're still using the basic Mesa ventilator type design on the other models, this model here, the Ridge Pass Bolt composite toe, it's exceptionally light. I mean, it is so lightweight. It's amazing. And the flexibility, if you're used to wearing Merrells, if you're used to wearing outdoor hiking type shoes, you're going to be really impressed with this one. The weight, it weighed nothing. I had to double check to make sure I had a safety toe in that shoe because of the First, the physical weight in my hand. Flexibility, the way it connected with my foot and the fit was outstanding. So if you're there, try the Merrells on. Don't poo-poo them right away if you're buying work shoes. And if you're buying work shoes because you work in a really hot climate, check the Merrells out. Now, last but not least, of course, it falls into Keen. Now, they got a lot of Keens there. And this was a really tough one. I was going to first show you guys the Pittsburgh because I've owned the Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh was one of my favorite work shoes for a really long time. For those days that I know I'm going to be walking around more than 10 miles, I'm going to be climbing and walking around for a huge, long day, the Pittsburgh was my boot. But now that I've seen this, now that I've seen the Logandale waterproof and I've tried it on, I can tell you one thing about Keen. They have not changed their fit. Asymmetric steel toe is still there. The way it hugs your arch and it hugs your heel, Keen has not changed their fit for the utility line in the last 10 years, and I'm really happy to see that, especially in these hiker hybrid models. Usually as time progresses with companies, they start to change them, but this Logandale is armed with Keen's drives, which we know works. I mean, we've been playing with Keen drives. If you've owned Keens before, you know Keen drives work. So Logandale is an excellent, excellent boot. Check them out if you're in Cabela's or if you're in somewhere that has Keens. Check out the Logandale. I think you'll be really happy with the way it fits and just how it performs. So that was my 5 boots that I saw on the wall at Cabela's that I thought I really needed to share with you guys. So, hey guys, if you like this video, if you like me going out to places and checking out the boots and kind of just throwing something together like this, please comment below. If you want to see more, remember, I'm always in shops, I'm always in tool shops, I'm always in places that kind of double up as work clothing stores or work clothing and work boot stores or just farm stores that have work boots. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know, comment below. The next time I'm somewhere, I'll stop in, I'll check them out, I'll meet the sales staff. So that's something else I want to bring up real quick before I'm out of here, before I say goodbye. The sales staff at Cabela's, the guys working there selling the boots, they're not idiots. If you've got a question, if something doesn't fit right, ask them, talk to them. They know their stock. They'll go and they'll find something else for you. It's really nice, it's really comforting to be in the presence of guys that actually care about the way shoes impact somebody else's feet, especially when I let them know that I was looking at work shoes with safety toes. They were really conscious to ask me how much room I liked underneath the safety toe. Great job, guys. Great sales staff at Cabela's. All right, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. You know it helps out. Don't forget to support me on Patreon and Instagram, Twitter. Check out my Instagram. Subscribe to my Instagram feed. You guys will be really impressed with some of the stuff I'm putting out there. More frequently, I'm putting more stuff out there at work, so you guys that wonder what I do for a living and yada yada, all that stuff, you always got to ask me. You're sending me emails, you're trying to guess. And I got some really good guesses out there. Some of you guys have guessed what I do for a living to be kind of weird. So I love those. Someday I'm going to have to put together a video of just the failed attempts at my career. So don't forget, subscribe below. Hit me up on Instagram, and have a wonderful springtime fishing season if you're into fishing. If you're not, if fishing is senseless to you, hey, I'm sorry. But for those of us who are into fishing and hunting, guys, I hope you have a great spring. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.